Hello guys, meet from the SeodaPop again, and we will talk about CDNs today. So, in continue with the talks that we had yesterday regarding the site speed and how we can boost the site speed, I have another option for you guys, which will be CDNs or content delivery networks. So, what are CDNs and how do they help us? Generally, CDNs don't do a lot in terms of processing, but what they do is they make sure that if you request something, for instance, from New York, then the server that is responding to you is near you, near New York. And if you are requesting the same data in Los Angeles, the server that is responding to you is near Los Angeles. So why is it helpful? First of all, why do we care? What's the difference if you request something in New York, the server from Los Angeles cannot respond to that? So let me actually show you a picture of how it works, right? So let's say you ask for something from New York, right? And now, if the data wants to go all the way to Los Angeles, the request goes all the way to Los Angeles and then come back, it makes a lot of time, right? It's still the speed of light. I know we do have a fast internet and blah blah blah, but still, the request takes time to go and come back, right? But if the data is just in the server that is in near New York, you eliminate the round trip of going all the way to Los Angeles, requesting data, and then sending back all the way data back from Los Angeles to your computer, right? So that's the whole idea behind CDNs or content deliveries. They make sure that the content that you are looking for is near you. So what happens is, when you put your site or put your application in content delivery network, it makes sure that it distributes the content of your application all over the world. So if, for instance, a person is in Singapore and requests your website, it does not come, the request doesn't come all the way to wherever in the US and then go back. It just resolves everything in Singapore. So that's how it works in general. Now, it's a very complex concept in terms of implementation, and of course we are not going to implement it, but it's a very cool thing to use if you want to make sure that your website is up and running and it's fast. So how do we use it? Well, there are a couple of options. We will talk about the WordPress today, but the concept will be the same for all other options. There are different content delivery services out there, like Cloudflare, Amazon, AWS, Max CDN. There are a bunch. I personally use Max CDN. I do not have any preference of which one you use. Use whatever you think it's more better or more suited for you, or price wise, whatever you think is better. Anyway, so I will show you how to integrate Max CDN with your WordPress website. In order to do that, let's first go to Max CDN. Max CDN is the service that makes sure that your content is duplicated or replicated all over the world, and it takes care of all those things. So you don't need to have go and buy all servers all over the world. Okay, let's go to Max CDN. And by the way, I think StackPath bought Max CDN, so let me see. I think it's a StackPath now. StackPath. Yeah. I think StackPath bought Max CDN, but still they're the same. They already have they have the same service. So you can go here, come here, go to the services and content delivery network. So it seems they're the same. I'm not exactly sure if there is a difference. I had the Max CDN before they bought it, so I'm not sure if they made any difference or not. Let's look at the pricing to just see how it works. Okay, so they kind of keep the pricing the same. It's $10 per month, and yeah, $10 per month apparently. All right, let's go back to Max CDN. So after you log into your account, what you have to do is create a pool zone, right? So we will just create a pool zone for our new website that we want to put it on the CDN. So let's call it test zone, and let's see, where is my, oh yeah, we're gonna use the SEO Irvine as our test website. We do have this website, but we are not using it a lot, so let's just use it for a test website. All right, let's create the test zone. All right, it's being created. Okay. All right. So we will. It's asking us to give it a 2 minute to go propagate all over the network and stuff like that. Okay. All right. Now, couple of things. If you look at my SEO Irvine website, it's over SSL, right? So we have to make sure that the content here is delivered over SSL too. Otherwise, we will get a security error that Chrome said, telling us, you know, you're serving non-secure content over a secure website, and sometimes they don't load, right? So we want to make sure that our website looks good. Okay, so let me just show you the front end of the website. It's a very simple website. We didn't do anything. I think before we did, it's just the template with nothing. Yeah, nothing in it. All right. So simple with no information, like not an actual information. Anyway, so let's actually go to security stuff and be able to enable SSL. So we will go to Edge SSL and then shared SSL. Here we can enable the SSL. So our content will be delivered over SSL too. All right, perfect. So now this is the SSL URL that we have. All right. So it's telling us, you know, this is the website. This is the SSL. This is the SSL URL for our Zoom. I'll go back to the summary before we head over to. Sorry, I will go back to settings before we head back to stuff. So I'll show you what else we can do. Okay, close it. We know we have to wait 2 minutes. That's fine. I usually allow cross-site origin resource sharing, but it's up to you. It's something that you have to see if it's working for you or not. This one means, like, let's say the cross-origin resource sharing means, like, let's say you're requesting from a domain called seoirvine.co. Then if you request from other servers, if that doesn't, it's not a label, it doesn't let you download the stuff from other server because it's not the same. These are just more detailed information. You usually don't need to change them a lot. I would suggest that the more you get comfortable and the more you know what's going on with the zone, then you for sure you can come and play with them. For instance, you can in terms of caching, you can say, you know, override this stuff so the caching just don't keep written and written. It depends on your website functionality. If it's more static, if you don't change it a lot, then that's fine. Go ahead and change it to more and override it. Again, it totally depends on the use case. So now let's say this is ready. Let's actually go to let's actually go to our WordPress backend and see how we can use it in order to be be able to use the CDN. So there are two plugins that I like. One of them is the WP Fastest Cache, and the other one is the W3 Cache. W3 Cache has more options, and I think it's more advanced, so we will leave it for some other day. Let's just go with the WP Fastest Cache for now. Okay, so let's add the new plugin. Oh, by the way, there are plugins that you can just use to do a CDN for you, but I find it easier to just use a caching plugin, because caching plugin does cache my websites too. I still didn't talk about the caching plugins. We will talk about the caching plugins and how they work. But for now, accept it from me that they will help us with the CDN. We will go through the caching plugins and how they work later on. So I install a WP Fastest Cache and I will activate it. Alright, now let's go to the plugin. So WP Fastest Cache, and then let's just enable it. Right. Since the language is Chinese, okay, that's not the, I don't know why it's like that. Okay, let's just save it. Okay, better.